Should the state intervene? Personally, I don't think the state ought to intervene in the economy at all. I think the public ought to intervene, so that the core of traditional socialist thought, including Marxist thought, is that workers should take over production, not that the state should. Okay, well, and I think that's basically the right idea. What I was quoting from Dewey and so on, yeah, that's the right idea. But we don't live in that world, so maybe this public should intervene through this government, which is the one part of the power system that is at least partially responsive to the public. Private power is not at all responsive. Well, then it isn't a question of whether the state should intervene, but how it should intervene. I mean, the way it is intervening radically. In fact, the whole high-tech economy comes from government intervention. Here too, the things I mentioned. But that's government intervention on the principle that the public pays the costs and takes the risks, and then it gets privatized for profit. Well, that's one form of intervention. Another form of intervention is to introduce social democratic measures, as has been done. Improving life. Some people were talking about Orwell's attitude toward this. I agree with it. I don't think the state should intervene, but if they intervene to make life better for people, okay, that's fine. Don't object to that. But it's not a question of how much, really. It's a question of what should the policies be. That's true right now. I mean, in Europe, for example, the state authorities are intervening, say in Greece or in Spain. It's coming along. It'll be here too, with policies that enrich the bankers and harm the population. Okay, that's a form of intervention. There are other forms of intervention. And even better would be to have the population become directly participants in controlling institutions.